Have you ever felt trapped, like there's a huge potential inside you but you don't know how to release it? Maybe you feel destined for something greater, but find yourself constantly blocked by doubts, fears, and lack of direction. What if I told you that this feeling of restlessness is actually a sign that you might be chosen? Chosen to unlock a deep and transformative spiritual power that can change your life and the lives of those around you. In this video, I will reveal the secrets of spiritual metamorphosis, showing you how to break free from limitations and truly access this inner power. Get ready to discover how to transform your life in a profound and meaningful way. Stay with me until the end and start the journey to awaken your true potential. I'm Gabriel, and I have dedicated my life to helping people like you achieve the true spiritual power that resides within them. To make this journey even easier, great! This process is not only transformative, but essential for your purpose and growth. Achieving spiritual metamorphosis as a chosen one is a sacred journey, full of self-discovery and spiritual awakening. It's comparable to the transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly, a powerful symbol of change and realization of potential. The caterpillar needs to go through a period of dissolution and transformation within its cocoon before emerging as a butterfly. This natural process reflects our own journey. We must embrace periods of transformation and growth to unlock our true power. Spiritual metamorphosis is the profound change that occurs within us as we grow and evolve on our spiritual paths. It is a journey that requires us to let go of beliefs, habits, and ways of thinking that no longer serve us. Just as the caterpillar must encase itself in a cocoon and dissolve into a formless state before emerging as a butterfly, we too must go through periods of introspection, dissolution, and renewal. To embark on this journey, we must first embrace acceptance. Acceptance is the foundation of spiritual metamorphosis, as it allows us to release resistance and open ourselves to the process of transformation. When we resist change, we cling to the familiar and hinder our evolution. By accepting the present moment, no matter how uncomfortable or challenging it may be, we create the necessary conditions for growth and renewal. In Buddha's teachings, the process of enlightenment is compared to waking up from a long sleep. And what did Buddha become? From a prince, he transformed into an enlightened being, a testament to the transformative power of inner exploration and meditation. This concept of spiritual transformation is also present in the parable of the mustard seed in Christian teachings. Jesus spoke of faith the size of a mustard seed that can move mountains. This illustrates the idea that even a small spark of faith or inner potential, when nurtured, can lead to monumental changes. It is the initial step of recognizing and believing in your potential that sets the stage for greater achievements. So, what do you need to unlock your divine light? The most important step is to develop a conscious effort to understand yourself. The Greek philosopher Socrates famously said, "Know thyself." Self-awareness is the key that opens the door to your potential. This state is characterized by creativity, purpose, and a deep sense of fulfillment. The journey to spiritual metamorphosis is akin to unlocking your inner power. It requires addressing your basic needs, understanding your desires, and striving for personal growth and development. By understanding your strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears, you begin to harness the power within you. But no one understood this process better than the ancient alchemists. They believed in the process of transforming base metals into gold, but this was often a metaphor for personal transformation. The true goal of alchemy was not physical gold, but the refinement of the soul. And you know where this leads you? To the magnum opus, or great work, the process of spiritual metamorphosis that prepares you for the obstacles you will face as a chosen one. What stages does it comprise, and what purpose do they serve in the grand scheme of things? It all starts with purification. Alchemy teaches that through introspection and transformation, we can unlock the divine potential within us. So, to initiate this process, you need to cleanse the impurities of your mind, body, and spirit. In alchemical terms, this is akin to refining base metal, removing all that is unnecessary and impure to reveal the true essence. This is precisely where we connect the practice of self-awareness. We purify by identifying negative thoughts, habits, and emotions that hinder our growth. Journaling is another effective tool for purification. By writing down your thoughts and emotions, you can gain insights into your inner world and begin to release what no longer serves you. Reflect on your experiences and look for patterns that indicate areas needing purification. The second stage is dissolution, where the ego and false identities begin to dissolve. This stage is about dismantling the constructs that limit our true potential. It is a process of letting go, similar to the caterpillar dissolving in its cocoon before emerging as a butterfly. To practice dissolution, start by questioning your beliefs and assumptions. Ask yourself which beliefs are truly yours and which have been imposed by society, family, or past experiences. This process of self-inquiry can be uncomfortable, but it is essential to dismantle the false layers of identity. Another practical way to engage in dissolution is through shadow work. This involves confronting and integrating the darker aspects of yourself that you may have repressed or denied. Acknowledge your fears, insecurities, and past traumas and work towards healing them. Engaging in creative activities can also aid in dissolution. Creativity allows you to express yourself freely without the constraints of judgment or expectation. Whether painting, writing, dancing, or playing music, let your creativity flow and see the rigid structures of your ego begin to dissolve. The final stage is integration, where the purified and transformed aspects of yourself are brought together to create a harmonious whole. This stage is about embodying your true self and aligning with your divine potential. To practice integration, start by setting clear intentions for how you want to live your life. Create a vision for your highest self and make conscious decisions that align with that vision. This may involve setting goals, creating a daily routine that supports your well-being, and surrounding yourself with positive influences. Acts of kindness and service represent the stage of integration. Just as the alchemist transforms base metals into gold, your selfless actions help refine your spirit and integrate the higher virtues of love and compassion into your daily life. They help you deepen relationships, align with spiritual principles, and experience personal fulfillment. This integration not only enhances your spiritual journey, but also contributes to the collective transformation of society. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the importance of serving others as a path to enlightenment and self-realization. For example, in Buddhism, the practice of dana, or generosity, is considered one of the fundamental virtues. Similarly, in Christianity, acts of charity and love are seen as expressions of divine grace. By serving others, you embody these spiritual teachings and move closer to realizing your true nature. Breathwork is another effective tool for achieving integration. By calming the mind and turning inward, you can access deeper layers of consciousness and intuition. After completing these 3 stages, it is time for something much more difficult, a process that many chosen ones abandon precisely because of what it involves: learning to thrive in solitude. The world is a noisy place. Distractions and interruptions can undermine your core, leaving you exhausted and worn out. In the midst of this cacophony, it is crucial to take time for rejuvenation. The incessant demands of life and the constant buzz of technology can easily overwhelm your senses and drain your energy. To truly connect with your inner self and restore balance, you must take deliberate steps to disconnect and recharge. Imagine setting aside 1 day a month to completely unplug from everything. This day is a sanctuary, free from the incessant beeps and buzzes of modern life. No emails, no music, no TV, no social media, and no people. It is a time to disconnect from the external world and reconnect with your inner world. This practice of intentional solitude is not just beneficial, it is essential for your mental and emotional well-being. Think of it as a sacred ritual, a commitment to yourself. On this day, let nature be your companion. Walk in the forest, sit by a river, or simply find a quiet spot under a tree. Allow the natural world to soothe your senses and calm your mind. There is a deep peace to be found in the rhythms of nature, a tranquility that can reset your inner balance. It is also a time to practice gratitude. Reflect on the positive aspects of your life and acknowledge the growth and progress you have made. Gratitude has a remarkable ability to shift your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant, fostering a sense of contentment and peace. As you immerse yourself in this day of solitude, remember that the goal is to calm your inner chaos with 100% focus. It is about being fully present with yourself, without the distractions and demands of the external world. This focused attention helps silence the mental chatter and brings a sense of clarity and tranquility. In the modern world, where multitasking is often glorified, dedicating time to a single focus may seem counterintuitive. Every ounce of wasted energy drains your inner strength. Consider the words of the French philosopher Blaise Pascal, who lived in the 17th century. He famously said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." Pascal understood the importance of solitude and focus for achieving clarity of thought. By organizing your mental tasks and dedicating uninterrupted time to them, you harness your brain's capacity more effectively. This practice is not just a luxury, it is a necessity. The noise and chaos of the world can easily erode your sense of self and leave you feeling exhausted. By taking proactive steps to rejuvenate, you protect your inner sanctuary and maintain your inner strength. But even through this method, you will not be able to unlock your power if you never manage to master your insecurities. Mastering your insecurities is crucial, as insecurity is a destroyer of inner strength. Your personality is the foundation of power. Work on feeling comfortable in your own skin. The happier you are with yourself, the less the outer world can harm you and the more you can give in peace. After gaining a deeper understanding of your personality and strengths, the next step is to feel comfortable in your own skin. Consider the famous parable of the jar of stones, pebbles, and sand. A teacher demonstrates that if you fill a jar with sand first, there will be no room for the stones and pebbles. However, if you start with the stones, then add the pebbles, and finally pour in the sand, everything fits perfectly. This is a great example of how we must start by accepting our flaws, virtues, and everything in between, so that everything fits perfectly in the end. It is about recognizing that you are a unique individual with your own path and purpose. The happier you are with yourself, the less the outer world can harm you. External criticism and negative influences lose their power over you when you are grounded in self-compassion. In Buddhism, self-compassion is a fundamental principle for unlocking your divine spark. And speaking of which, while the journey will certainly be difficult, part of mitigating your obstacles involves embracing nature. Imagine walking through a dense forest where the air is fresh and filled with the scent of pine and earth, where the only sounds are the rustling of leaves and the singing of birds. This sanctuary is not just a refuge from the chaos of daily life, it is a portal to discovering the strength within you. But will you be able to uncover the true message of the universe by closely observing nature? Continue listening as we guide you in doing so without getting lost. Embrace nature with open arms. In the vast embrace of nature lies the key to unlocking your hidden potential. Ancient wisdom has confirmed the deep connection between humans and the natural world. The Druids, for example, revered the natural world as a source of wisdom and spiritual power. They believed that every tree, river, and stone possessed a spirit, a life force that could communicate and empower those who took the time to listen. So, what happens when we immerse ourselves in nature? Unknowingly, we tap into this timeless source of energy and insight, taking a step in the right direction to live in harmony, slowly approaching our divine spark. Lao Tzu, the ancient sage, wrote in the Tao Te Ching, "Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished." This simple truth reminds us that in the stillness and simplicity of nature, we can find the patience and perseverance to overcome obstacles. When you slow down and align with the rhythms of the natural world, you become more attuned to your inner strengths and abilities. The Japanese practice of forest bathing, or Shinrin-yoku, has been proven to motivate your spiritual enlightenment. This practice involves immersing yourself in a forest environment, engaging all your senses in the sights, sounds, and smells of the natural world. By doing so, you not only improve your physical health, but also cultivate a deeper sense of peace and connection, unlocking a source of inner strength. Embracing nature also means recognizing the cycles of life and the lessons they offer. The changing seasons, the ebb and flow of tides, the growth and decay of plants, all these natural processes mirror the cycles in our own lives. By observing and honoring these cycles, you can gain insights into your own journey, understanding that periods of growth and transformation are often preceded by times of stillness and reflection. The journey of spiritual awakening is not a destination, but a lifelong adventure, a dance with the universe that invites you to fall in love with its music and mysteries. Imagine waking up every day not just to routines and responsibilities, but to the infinite possibilities of discovering deeper truths about yourself and the world. This is the essence of spiritual awakening, an unfolding, a blossoming, an ever-expanding awareness that invites you to explore the vast landscapes of your soul. The first step is to embrace the adventure, let go of the need for certainty, and trust that every step you take, every twist and turn, has a purpose in your spiritual evolution. In Buddha's teachings, the journey to enlightenment is often described as a path through a dense forest. Buddha himself spent years wandering and meditating in nature, seeking truth and understanding. His journey was not a straight line, but a winding path filled with challenges and revelations. This mirrors our own journeys. Embrace the winding nature of your path, knowing that each experience, each encounter is a step toward greater awareness and enlightenment. As you walk through a meadow or sit by a quiet stream, take a moment to reflect on the ancient nature of the universe. The rustling leaves and the gentle flow of water are not just parts of the present moment, but manifestations of an intricate history that spans billions of years. The meadow, the grasses, and the waters of the stream are products of the same cosmic processes that formed the stars and planets. This is a deeply humbling process through which every chosen one must pass before unlocking their spark to prevent their ego from dominating their newfound power. Each blade of grass, each flower, and each tree is a testament to the resilience and continuity of life. They grow and thrive due to the cycles of life and death that have been unfolding since the beginning of time. This can be as simple as a morning walk, a moment of mindfulness under a tree, or tending to a garden. Let nature be your teacher, showing the beauty of patience, the strength of resilience, and the power of interconnection. As you deepen your relationship with the natural world, you will find that your inner power becomes more accessible and profound. Embrace nature, and in doing so, embrace the full spectrum of your chosen power. The journey to unlocking this power is not just about reaching a goal, but about falling in love with the process of growth and discovery, guided by the wisdom of the natural world. Now that you are one step away from unlocking your divine spark, what else is missing? Learn to pursue the truth. If you have watched my other videos on the traits of the chosen ones, you probably know how deeply being chosen is linked to an affinity for truth and honesty. Thus, The path to unlocking your chosen power is not only about embracing the beauty and tranquility of nature, but also about facing the uncomfortable truths within yourself. Nature, in all its glory, is also a mirror that reflects the raw and unfiltered aspects of your being. Just as the forest houses both blooming flowers and decaying leaves, your journey will reveal your strengths along with your vulnerabilities. Consider the famous parable of the emperor's new clothes, where the emperor, surrounded by sycophants, is deceived into believing he is wearing magnificent clothes when he is actually naked. It takes the innocent honesty of a child to reveal the uncomfortable truth. This parable highlights the importance of facing reality, no matter how uncomfortable, to avoid living in a state of illusion. It teaches that accepting the truth, even when it is painful, is essential for personal integrity and growth. The philosopher and theologian Søren Kierkegaard, who lived in Denmark during the 19th century, spoke extensively about the concept of authenticity and the necessity of confronting uncomfortable truths to live an authentic life. Kierkegaard believed that living authentically requires a leap of faith into the unknown, where you confront your deepest fears and uncertainties. This leap is an act of courage that leads to a more genuine and fulfilling existence. Pursuing the truth is akin to the arduous process of mining gemstones. It requires digging deep into the layers of your psyche, often unearthing things you would rather keep buried. By following these steps and embracing the principles of alchemy, you can embark on a journey of spiritual transformation that unlocks your inner power and aligns you with the greater cosmos. Remember, this process is continuous and cyclical, reflecting the ongoing flow of growth and evolution in both the individual and the universe. With your divine spark finally unlocked, it is time for you to begin your mission as a chosen one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. For accurate and contextually appropriate translations, try Hix Translate, powered by ChatGPT 3. 5 quarters. You can access it here. Hix Translate, https://hix.ai/translate.